Hi, welcome to the video presentation for ACIS 620 class. I am Mohammed, and my topic for the video presentation is rapid application development. I'll be using a product called Microsoft Visual Studio LightSwitch, and we'll be building an application where users can go and add their videos that they created, and then later professor can assign those video to each student for review. And also another requirement we have is we should have another assignee, which is a special one. And in that special assignee category, there's only one name needs to be posted. Okay, let's get to it. Let's just start Visual Studio, and we're gonna create a new project. And I'm gonna select LightSwitch, and we're gonna do HTML application, which will deploy to web so everybody can access. I'm going to be using a Microsoft Azure platform too for that one. So let's call it SEIS 620. Let's click OK here. So let the application will get built. First, what we have to build is a data model for any application, and we know what data we need to capture. So I'm thinking we're gonna need name, video name, and assignments, and also a special assignment, right? So click new table, create new table. I'm gonna call the table student table. Oops. Caps lock STNT. The first property we want name. We don't know what data type is strings. All of them can be strings. Email address, email. And not for email, we have a we can actually have an email type. So it's add some validation if you type something else. The third one would be assignment, right? Now for assignment, oh sorry, video name. Video name would be the third one. DONAME. That is also string. Now for the assignment, the reason we were going to be doing a drop down box, I'm thinking. So the assignment and name, student name, assignee would be one of the student names. So I'm going to add a relationship, which is very similar to foreign key relationship inside the same table. We're going to do a many to 1 or 0 for student to students. So what would happen is by linking these two columns in a foreign key relationships, we can create a drop down, and in the drop down we can filter by the student names. So that is what it does. Okay, so it's going to be assign GND to, and then the last one we need is a special assignment. Let's call it a special, and this is also going to be a drop down that we needed, but what we know about this requirement is it should be only one name. So I'm going to create, on the right hand side you can see I'm going to create a choice list for this, and in the choice list I'm going to call it, I think we are supposed to call it Murphy. That's it. So basically when you select it, you should only have one box. And we should not make this a required field, because first one set of users is going to be uploading the names, and then another user will be assigning. So we want to make sure that update doesn't get errors, because if we make it required, then you have to have something in that field. So that's it. That's our data model. Now we have to build a screen. Let's see. Let's build the screen. On the right hand side, we can add screens, and the first screen we want to do is a browse data screen, which is basically saying just give me all the data that I want to see. So basically name and video name. So pick out the student table we just created, click on it, and let's see what it does. Okay, we have, so this is the screen designer, and right now it's showing list and just the student ID. So I want to change it to a table format so I can have all the attributes showing. So here you go, all the attributes are here, and it added some special attributes by default. I don't need to show those, so I'm going to take it off. Created by created, I don't need those for now. Okay, there you go, that's my screen. Now I am going to need another screen where you can update the student rows, right? When you, so the student can add the names and later you want to update it. So for adding it, I'm going to go here in the command bar. I'm just going to add a new screen and click on it, say add edit new, and it's a new screen for the students. So let's have that. Just set okay. So now we'll be able to, there you go. So this is the one where students can add name, email, and the video name. And I'm not gonna have assigned to and special on this one because this one students won't be adding it, so I'm gonna hide them. Visible and not visible. Okay, but when for the other screen, if you want to create the other screen, we'll make sure that they can add that. There we go. Let's compile, see if there's any error. Build solution. Build succeeded. Let's start. Let's run this side. Okay, I have the table, name, email, video name assigned to a special. And on the bottom side, you can see that I have the add students where I wanted to add students and the send. So add student means you can, hopefully there will be an error. I'm going to add a sample name here. Testing, email address, test, whatever.com, video name, LightSwitch, application. Okay, let's save this guy. And you can see that you have it, email, new video application. I'm going to do one more time, add students, so the second row, name, testing 2, email, whatsoever, video name, second, okay, whatever. You see, we can add that. So now I want to also update. So for update, yeah, for update we have to, well, we want to do it another 15 minutes too, so we have some time. So okay, so for update, what I have to do here, for go back into the oops, let's add a new screen, because so this screen we already have assigned to, and for another one, no, not here. Let's go to add a new, oops, add a new button. Loud noise. And we're gonna do, call it, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna do it differently. So where is my table? This is the edited window. So this is not what I want. I want to go back to, oh, I'm gonna stop the program so this everything look different. Here you go. I want to go back to browse student window, and on the table row students I will, sorry, wrong click, table students. Basically, look at this item tab. When somebody taps one of the row, I want to bring up and say edit selected. So that will navigate to edit selected screen, and oh, I need a new screen for that too, because added student doesn't have things hidden. Let me just do that for now. Let's see how it looks. So when you click on a row, it's gonna bring up the edit selected, right? And when I go add students, actually I want to create a new one here. Create a student, added it new, edit view selected. Let's call it a different name, I guess. Navigate to. Okay. Cancel this one. Let's go to screen, add a screen. This is the way I have to do it because I'm going to use a different name for it. So let's go to student details. So call it add student 1, and this is the one I want. This is the one I want to hide this. Not visible. Not visible. And so this is the one that's going to be called from the command bar. Let's go back. It's a little trick here. Let me delete this guy, add a new one here. Add existing methods. There you go. So this was the one that this is the one that has that to field hidden when you're adding the first time. And when you click on the row, the other, so they have 3 screens. One is the browse students, one on this screen where you can add only students but cannot assign. The other one is where you can assign. So that's the only difference. So let's save them all and try it. There we go. No errors, so good. So I can see show added to student 1. Yep, this doesn't have the assigned values. I can just add the students and the video name, which I've tried before, and then when you click on it, something went wrong. I should have, when you click on it, let's see what went wrong. Let's go to browse the students, tables, and it is selected, which this is picking up the wrong screen. Oh, I have to go back and enable those two for this edited screen. So right now it says visible, not visible. I have to, sorry. Let's change it back to visible. Change it back to visible. Okay, now it makes sense. Okay, let's see. So now I'll go, let me explain again. So when you're adding it the first time, we don't want to see the assignment roles, so it's hidden. And then when you click on the tab, you can see. So also the main task we had was the another recovery. The main requirement we had, when you click on the assign to, we should only pick up from the existing students. So I added 2 students and I can see those assigned to right now here. I can pick one. And then when you say special, there's only Murphy should pop up. So that was the requirement too, right? So now let's save it. Now you can see the field got popular, assigned to and Murphy. So let me go through the example one more time. When you select add a student the first time, student can come, let's say Mohammed, email rashid@gdl.com. The video name is learn LightSwitch earlier. Let's learning. Okay, learn. This is a new keyboard for me and it's just a little weird. Okay, so now we save that. So that's me, Mohammed. As you can see, I was able to add the video. Then next time when a second person comes into assignment, he can pick this one and say, okay, I'm going to assign Mohammed's video to this testing guy, whoever that is, third guy. And then especially is always going to be Murphy, but let's say I don't want to do that. That's fine because it's not a must field. So there you go. That was our requirement and we built this application. Thanks for watching.